It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and the continuation of the Novgorod campaign, with our king striving to form the Empire of Russia as and when we are able to. Hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. If you're enjoying the series, then please do consider subscribing to the channel, as it would be a excellent help to us and will help allow us to grow. So thank you for all your continued support. Let me just run through what wars we've got going on here, because it's been a while since I have actually looked in. Now this one is actually direct, so I am going to have to summon my local troopies to avoid losing out on some land. But that's okay. It's got to be done. I could... Oh, I can't. I've obviously already called them all in. Yeah. So I've got allies that will be coming to help us in our defense. I just need to be mustering my troops, which is taking us a little bit of time, but it's not too bad. Got a couple of children that are lacking guardians, so let's sort that out. The daughter wants to be good at diplomacy. Again, we can take her on. Right, looks like my troops are finally mustered, which is great. Cynical, just is good, or temperate? What's better, temperate or just? Now he does want to become a steward. Has this got vassal positive benefits as well? Not really, but it does give him a small health boost. We'll give him that. At the moment, we can't do a hunt or a feast. Do we have a physician? We don't actually have a physician, so let's see about just getting one. We've got 8,000 allies, hopefully, who will be able to assist us. Yeah, we'll get you in position and relieve the siege. I am also picking up the pace as we sail down the river. Hopefully we will be able to end any attempts of attacking us. And I think what we'll do is we'll go straight in to siege their capital and give this a nice quick end. You need to be swayed. So it looks like that battle's gone fairly well. They did take some sizable losses there actually, but nothing too drastic, and we are going to start the siege, which will take probably... Ooh, that's actually quite high. I don't have any siege equipment. What are we researching? Currently we are on... What are we on? Casus Belli. That's fair. Well, once we take this in about 6 months, we should be on for about 76 gold and a good little bit of prestige. So, nothing to shun at. You have actually survived your independence war, and I'm no longer allied to you, so I could feasibly go to war with you and try and take some of your land, because it is part of my empire that I am particularly keen to try and pick up. Also, Minsk, you don't want to join us? Does anyone want to join us? Probably not a great deal of people. So there's going to be a fair bit more conquering to be done. Study the art of scheming. That's cool. So if you're stressed, you can use that. So there's some good new additions to the game now. Actually, let's just check. Has that bug gone? Yeah, the bug's gone. That's good news. The bug of having 0 garrisoned troops is finally gone, which is excellent. What are the vassals up to? Ooh, you need to promote the culture, my friend. You're doing the faith. Wife's on court politics, and she's very good at that. So all in all, that's pretty much everything we want. Let's end this war now. And then we can take our troops back home. This guy's actually fairly weak. So depending on what his... Okay, so he's got 1 duchy that's going to give us 2. I might be able to subjugate him though. What options do we get? Can't do that because I've already waged a subjugation war in my lifetime. Really? I only get 1 subjugation war. Damn. But I can do a conquer duchy. So I can conquer Minsk. Which we will do. Because it's cheap, cheerful, we have enough troops. And it's pretty much sensible for us to do so. He has managed to call in an ally, which is going to give him a couple of thousand, but it's alright. Is not a problem for us. Okay, so we pretty much swayed you as much as we can. Let's get a sway scheme going on her. Also, let's upgrade this, because that's going to give us more troops. Nyan, who does that go to? Does that go to my direct heir? Olafur, yep. Rusa, I presume, goes to him as well. Yep. So really, we just want to keep these in good nick for our direct descendant and heir, who's actually rather good. So that's all of our wars done. We can also host a feast, which I'm going to do. I don't know how our health is, actually. Health's feeling pretty good. Excellent news. It's been a good evening. Become friends with the wife. That's always good news. And how are we for faith? We are slowly spreading the faith, which is good. High Chiefess Lubvia is killed by Chieftain Horka. I mean... Who is he? He's a vassal and a champion. He's a good fighter. He pays me 40 gold and I keep the silence. Okay, that's fine. What faith are you guys? You're all of my faith, which is good. You're not. Would you convert? You might do. You might do. Let's see, shall we? What about Smolensk? Yeah. It's for the good of everyone that you convert, so we are going to try and make you convert. Reckons we'll probably win this. I'd like it to be an easy victory, but they just called on a big old ally. So I might have to do the same. Hi Chief, you've got 150. I'm going to call you in just for that backup in case I need it. One of my Jarls and I are going to become friends. My ally has thankfully said yes. If I do this though, you may pick a form of traditional elective. It may be applied to any of your top ranked titles using partition succession. I mean, it might be worth doing, but then again, I actually don't think it is worth us doing. It's probably more worth us just taking over whatever parts of the kingdoms we lose and rebuilding that way. I would suggest anyway. Let me know in the comments if you disagree with that though, because I might well be wrong on that. Okay, good. So they're going to just keep on attacking us in an attempt to try and get themselves free from being sieged. It's not going to happen, but it's no bad thing for us. My son and ward, I would rather you were probably honest, to be fair. +2 diplomacy. Humble will give you a good bit of piety and good opinion. That's probably a better shout, to be fair. We certainly want people to like you. I also should probably think about swaying my most powerful vassal. She can gain some opinion, that's fine. Where was I for that one? Don't even know anymore. Oh, realm, that was it, vassals. So we are continuing with this. I don't know whether our allies will actually end up coming, but that's okay. Active election. My son's heir to it, so that's fine. I'm guessing it's just Vladimir that he won't be getting. Or will he be getting it? Oh, he will. He'll be getting everything. So what are you getting? Barnland. Alright, I don't know where that is, but it's fine. We will work it out in the end. It's not to worry. Excellent. We took a nice hostage there. You can get 100 gold. And then we can pick it up. Once we get paid. There we go. Thank you very much for Minsk. So that one little city-state, which is part of the Duchy of Minsk. Who owns the other part of it then? Oh, actually, it's independent. Does he want to join me? He doesn't want to join me. I'm going to have to go to war with him as well. Which, to be fair, isn't a problem. My poor old troops, though, they just get no breaks. Not getting any breaks at all. He's got a couple of allies that he's called upon. It's only going to be a couple of thousand troops, so it's not too much of a problem. It's suggesting I grant a title. I mean, you're not wrong. But for the minute, no. Let's build up some war camps so we've got decent bits of levy to be able to call upon if we are to get a rebellion. We might also be able to have this hunt, which we can do, so let's do that. Keep this prestige coming up. $150, definitely worth it. I need the prestige at this point. What's the health like? Probably getting a bit old. Actually, we're not too bad. Not too bad. Hopefully you have some kids soon. She has got Amazonian and you've got intelligent, so between you, you could do quite well. That's the hope and aim anyway. Right, so we're going to be sieging here, which is going to take us a couple of months. In Minsk, not much is happening. What about in the capital? What have we got going on here? I can build this up. But I need city planning, fair enough. Narva is also going to go to Olafar. I could build up the gathering walls then to increase that prestige. And that's ended my scheme against you. Let's try and scheme against you then. We took someone prisoner. I'm going to invest our prestige in gold right now because I want my son to have as best a start as he can with all of his titles. I'm guessing this goes to someone else, does it? Yeah, that goes to Andres. That goes to Andres. So we don't want to upgrade any of these. I don't want to fuel any of my sons with more troops or furnish them with any more troops. In fact, I can't disband the buildings, but that's okay. It's probably a bit harsh because that would be to the detriment of my economy in any respect. So that's quite alright. But with this, we will have gained the entirety of Minsk, which we can then give away to someone, because I don't particularly want nor need it. I guess we can hold on to it. Who's going to inherit this? Some other son. I mean, I could just give it to Gurdur now. Although he's still getting trained by me, so perhaps not. We'll hold on to it. We can hold on to it. Would you wish to join us? No, you would not. I can take a duchy, which would be 2 or 2. It's going to be too much in form of prestige, though, for a minute. I can raise a runestone, though. That's going to give me a lot. So we definitely want to be doing that. Speak of your victories and conquest. That's absolutely fine. And let's put it in, not Orsha. Ideally, somewhere that I'm going to... Alright, Minsk then. It's going to have to be Minsk because I can't put it in any of the other places I would have liked. That's going to up my stress level to critical, which is not necessarily a good idea. So I'm going to try and avoid that. You're on domestic affairs. You're doing very little because you're not particularly good. Let's try and get patronage going a little bit, if we can. What about war with you? Ooh. Oh, that's only one county. That's going to get me 2. That's going to get me 3. That's going to get me 2. Is this all Russia? Chernikov. Does that go towards... Doesn't actually go towards... Oh, it does. It does go towards Russia. Maybe we do want to do that then. Because at the moment, he's fairly weak. And he's got no cash. To be fair, it's kind of the ideal time, isn't it? He's at his weakest, so... Let's go for it. Let's try and get the war-scored territories now. We're not going to call in any allies because I don't think, to be honest, that we really need to. Let's try and mediate between some vassals. You're coming out quite well, which is really nice. Any young... She's quite good. Betrothal will be made. Anyone got more troops that they give? She kind of gives more. Sorry, he kind of gives more, so we'll go with him. Okay, that's good. That's a little alliance going there. Encourage feasts. Direct vassal opinion. We're not going to deny anyone feast rights. She has become a charismatic negotiator. She's turned out exceptionally nice. What sort of alliance can you give me? Someone I've already got. Would you accept matrilineal? You would. We'll take that then. No sign of his troops yet. And he's still absolutely struggling, so I am quite content to send the troops quietly on. I might even get this chap doing something for me. Rusa has fully built. I can build up the palisades, but I don't think I particularly want to spend the prestige on that. We could save up to upgrade the keep here. But again, not sure it's particularly worth us doing. Let's have a wait and see. Right, now we can get a bit of travelling going. So actually that's been lost to someone else. So I think now our war is only going to be for one title, or two actually, so it's a bit of a shame that we lost that, but that's okay. But we'll see how the rest goes. Our marshal has sadly passed, so we'll put in this Jarl, who does really like us, so that's good. Who gets Novosil? Ah, my son does. I can't quite upgrade it though, so... Locked in his room. Lazy, craven, arbitrary. Craven's not good, because that's going to be sinful. I think lazy's probably going to be the best of the bad bunch there. So stick with that. It also gives him stress loss, so that's a part benefit, if nothing else. I've got a light footman. Can we get... Yeah, we could get some more Huskars, maybe. we are going to continue with this war because someone else has just got their independence. So now who's this war against? Oh, Christ, okay. Bit of a weird one, this. Has he just completely fallen apart? It looks like he has, yeah. But we're still for 2 provinces, I think. So we'll keep pressing for this. Because we want the win, if nothing else. Okay, that's good. You've done promoting the culture. We want to obviously keep pressing that to get as much Norse culture in as possible. Do I not have anyone leading this? That's pretty bad, so let's get someone in quick. Otherwise we would lose that fight. Without a commander, that's not good. This guy's an exceptionally good commander, but he's got no men at arms. So he is going to sadly lose. It's nice that we picked up a Berserker as well. And you want me to increase opinion of her? I think that's a pretty good choice. Her skills as a religious conversion. Oh wow, she just converted to our faith. That's really good. Her scholarly understanding's increasing. Excellent news. That's really, really nice. That's going to take us quite a while to try and siege, but that's okay. We just had our leader of the faith pass away. So let's bribe this one up and see if we can't get her to completely endorse us. Which is ideally what we want. And we captured their leader, which is going to give us the new holdings. I don't particularly need the regiment, to be fair, so I think we'll say that we're good. Who's getting this? Olafir would get this. Would Olafir get this as well? Oh, I mean, if Olafir is going to get it, can I not just give it to him now? Alright, we'll make the duchy. Oh, for God's sake, I can't make the duchy. Really? Can I give him Minsk then? I can't give him Minsk because he's not going to get Minsk. What's your other... My dude, will you just join me? No, you won't. Of course you won't. Because why would you? I should have looked to see what allies you had, but I didn't. So that was a bit of an error. Right. Once we get all of this... Then we will give it to our son and heir to make him at least start leveling himself up. It's kind of gonna be the best thing for us to do, I think. I'm looking a little bit older and wizened, but still apparently okay, which is good. We could have a concubine. Oh, we could have... Does she get annoyed by that? She's kind of annoyed by it, but it's okay. Let's romance her. Ooh. It's going to be a 0% chance. We're up for the challenge. Sing her a love ballad. I want to see what happens. I am currently ill, which is not good. I don't particularly want to die at this stage. Chernikov. Let's give some people some lessons. I know I'm above the domain limit, but I'm not going to be as soon as this war's over. Because I'm going to be giving 3 away. Worry not. I have thought of this. One thing that I do need to do is to stop my son from fighting. You're the son and heir, you're not allowed. Alright, you've got to be doing other things, such as ruling. And good, that's their army dealt with. Good stuff. We actually captured someone. Can we execute them for a bit of faith? Let's do it. A little bit of low county control, which is... yeah, not the best. We want to try and sort that out. If we can. Concubine's pregnant though, which is good. She is slowly liking us. Our spouse is... doesn't care that we have a concubine. Which is always good. Why is my daughter in prison? Let's negotiate her release. And let's give you a clever cat. That's not their leader, so we're not going to be getting a quick end to this war, unfortunately. How long is the siege going to take, do we reckon? 6 months, so it's not too bad. We can cope with that. Longhouses in Narva have just been constructed. Do we have enough? We don't quite have enough prestige to upgrade it again. That's a shame. But I will gain some prestige when we eventually establish this new duchy. Which I certainly intend to do. That gives us the administrator perk, which is lovely. And that gives us another person to sacrifice. And a good bit of prestige and money, which will allow me to now upgrade Narva. Thank you very much. Now, with this taken, we will be able to establish the Duchy of Chernigov. And then give it to my son and heir. And just allow him to establish himself with a little bit better grounding, excuse me. And hopefully improve his traits. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Disband this. So Putville, it says, will go to my son. So we are going to create the title so I can get that prestige, which is needed. Then grant Chernigov to son and Vili heir. Give him the Jarldom so he can become a nice cheeky Jarl. Congrats, my son. Hopefully you will have plenty of kids. We definitely want to give him an alliance, and what I'll also do is I'll give you a little bit of cash after you have considered the alliance. There you go. So that is that done. I would gain a chronic headache. That's going to give me quite the health penalty. Yeah, let's just do that for now. Oh, he's already at war. Do you want me to help you out? he might do. You've grown up to be a fortune builder, so you turned out okay. And that marriage has been fulfilled. You're independent. Try and save the wife. Hopefully you actually do that and get a lot of prestige. 75 prestige. I mean, it's something, isn't it? Something's better than nothing. And I guess with that prestige we can upgrade a couple of bits. Why ever not? But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at 56 counties towards the 71 we need to form Russia. Making our way down south. I think what we'll do is we'll... Ooh, they're actually at war. Smolensk is trying to take this. Which would be good. That would be good. We'll see how they do. In the meantime, though, we need to continue to try and expand further for the Empire. If you'd like to see more of this series, then please do leave a like, subscribe, comment, all those good things. They greatly help the channel. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.